Ash? Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
No, I think it stands for mostly pathetic.
No. Major poser.
Missed the point.
Musty pillow.
Yo, why is that so funny, though?
I think it's because she's an agent, and usually they're not funny. They're just suits. But this agent, she's very funny.
Oh, yeah.
They're supposed to be friends with everybody. You know what I mean? That's kind of their deal.
That is my deal. I'm either your friend or your worst enemy, and nothing in between.
You still salty Ricky Bennett didn't join your agency, Barbara?
Oh, come on now. I was just trying to help a brother out. It's not my fault that he doesn't understand the rules of the game.
Oh, Shep, I got a serious question for you.
What?
Why can't you be more of a leader like MP?
Come
Why are
on
you gonna
now.
be so gosh darn selfish all the time?
Man, anyone looking up to that bum now? Good luck leading the team when you buried on the bench.
But you know who I really feel sorry for? Like, honestly, his girl. All these NBA players. She stuck with that clown? I mean, realistically, man, he probably got a whole closet full of cardigans and pleated khakis, right?
She'll figure it out. Speaking of, yo, Mila, your boy's single. Hit me up if you ever want to see what it's like to be with a real man.
Oh, wow. I am not touching that one.
Yo, this episode is gonna do numbers, bro.
Was there ever any doubt?
Hey, Shep, any final words you want to say to MP? Before the camera dies, because we're making this fire content right now. Come on.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to say, your game's trash. Your agent's trash. Your girl's trash. And you're trash. Did I forget anything?
Girl, agent, I think you got that covered, buddy.
And the next time I see you, I'm going to tell you that to your face. Other than that, just wishing you many blessings, brother.
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Because he's Shep? Does he need a reason?
Yeah, no, he does not. Clown.
Look, this means nothing. It's just some loudmouth being a loudmouth. But you do have that Top Takes Daily interview tomorrow, and they are absolutely going to want to ask about this, given how
I can see that.
inflammatory it was. Like I said, it's no big deal. It is no big deal, but we are going to obviously need to strategize your response, okay? So meet me at the business hub after you finished up here, and we'll go over whatever it is we need to go over. Yeah?
Okay, yeah. I appreciate you, Ash. Always keep me in the loop, no matter how painful it is. Thank you.
It's literally what you pay me to do. But yeah. See you in a bit.
Ash, not one chair?
I don't do chairs.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right. So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash? The more and more I
soon.
think about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting. So I'd rather not talk about this.
Okay, be that as it may, you will have to talk about it, and
Mila?
you
You
can't
spoke about Mila on
lose your
TV?
cool on national
I
television.
don't care about TV. That is not cool.
I'm sorry. Do you think that this is a prestige TV show? They're going to ask you about it. You're going to talk about it, and you're going to get your emotions in check. Do you understand?
That was not acceptable.
Sure. Tell that to him when you see him in person.
Oh, I will.
But when you talk about it on TV, because believe me, you will have to talk about it on TV, you need to keep an even keel. You can say that the comment was unacceptable. You can even call him trash if you want.
But
I
isn't
don't
that
care.
basically losing my cool again?
Not if it's true. Okay? The main thing is you need to keep your cool so that it doesn't look like you're about to attack Kendrick Perkins for bringing it up on television. That's going to make you look weak.
Okay. I can get with that.
You could play the disappointed parent card, right? Oh, I expected more from my fellow man. The NBA is a brotherhood. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
High road or low road, right?
No,
Kinda thing?
they're both the high road. Both the high road, just different flavors. But the key is you got to be authentic, all right? You need to be you. You just need to be the calmest, most mature version of yourself possible.
Yeah, that's kind of like when I was in college. It kind of reminds me of that time when...
No, I don't have time to go on a trip down memory lane. Do you have anything else to say about Top Takes Daily?
No. I have no more questions.
Excellent. I'll see you at the studio. I'm going to meet you there. I need to lay some ground rules with the showrunner. And I also want to be there in case anything crops up last minute. Does that sound good?
Sounds like a plan. Again, thank you for your advice. Thank you for... Get some chairs in here next time.
Engage your core. Sit on the yoga ball. Wouldn't hurt.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
Doing,
And here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
it's a pleasure to meet you as well.
As I was telling Jocelyn earlier, we are open to any discussion involving one Shep Owens, but we do expect those questions to be respectful. And if you wish to move on quickly from any given question, we expect that desire to be honored.
And as I was just explaining to Miss St. Germain, this is a reputable program on $1 billion network. We take procedures and standards very seriously and will, of course, treat MP
No
with
snacks in the dressing room.
Oh my gosh. I will take care of it.
Second day this week.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Chips,
$1 billion
cookies,
network.
crackers, popcorn.
Got it.
I'm not
Got
asking
it.
for
Thank
much.
you so much. 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Very reputable.
That's Stan right there.
We'll, of course, treat MP with the utmost respect and professionalism at all times.
Will you guys have snacks?
Oh, yeah, we got snacks.
Hey, man, I'm good. Let's do it.
Jocelyn, I mean it. Okay? This is not the day for Kendrick to try to go viral over anything. Are we clear?
Ash, loosen up a little bit. I can handle Perkins. That's no problem.
See? MP's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Oh, of that I'm sure. But I can take care of myself. Okay, let's not forget that.
Okay. You ready to head a set now?
Yeah.
Let's head over. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course, you know JJ
My guy. Good to see you.
and Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar?
Awkward. All right, you're going to sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right. Places, everyone.
All right, everybody. We're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow my video. 4, 3. And welcome back to Top Takes Daily. And for our next segment, we are joined live in studio by the guy everybody is talking about, our very special guest, MP. Welcome to the program.
My man, thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Now, I know this might be a sensitive subject, but I just want to get right into it. We all saw what happened on draft night.
Yeah.
But we haven't heard your side of the story. So I'm wondering, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a mixed reaction like that on what should be the most enjoyable night of your life?
I mean, tell you the truth, I really wouldn't have noticed it if people like you didn't constantly bring it up. I mean, no offense, I'm really not trying to be combative here, but that's just my reality, man. Like, people cheer, people boo. You know, that's all a part of being an athlete. You know, it's really not a big deal as people are making out to be.
MP,
What's up?
with all due respect, I'm not buying that for 1 second. This wasn't a road game in the playoffs. These were your hometown fans booing you off the stage.
Come on. Bro, with all due respect, but I really don't care. I really don't. That's just my truth right there. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to be something I'm not so you'll buy it. That's what I'm not gonna do. But people have been doubting me my whole life, and all I do is prove them wrong. Over and over and over and over again. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, like, this right here is no different. You know, they can boo me on draft night if they want to, but, you know, I tell you this, I'm making it impossible for them to boo me on the court, you know, because that's where it matters. That's all I care about.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment.
Mhm.
A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I mean, look, Shep would be a great track and field player. I mean,
Wow.
all you gotta do is run fast, jump high, and you get a medal. You feel me what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, but if you wanna be the best hoop in the world, You got to shoot. You got to defend. You got to, you got to think at a high level. And Shep does not do that.
Oh, shots fired.
It's the truth.
Perk, I've been in MP's corner the whole time.
Somewhat.
You don't think come on now.
Come on, man.
You don't think Shep can learn those things?
JJ, man, honestly, I really don't. I really don't, man. I've been working on my craft for years, for decades at that. And my results speak for themselves in both wins and losses. I mean, what has Shep done so far? Other than filming his little reality TV show and going around shopping for chains, he ain't done nothing.
It's a good show.
Shit, come on, man.
It's more entertaining than his game.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, me, I'm a student of the game. I've watched plenty of tape on this guy, and he just doesn't think on a high level, and he doesn't make game-winning plays. Simply put. Not like I do, at least. You can dunk from the free throw line, you can win the dunk trophy, whatever, but those guys winning that dunk trophy aren't the same guys winning a Larry O'Brien at the end of the season. And that's just facts.
MP, we keep it real on here. I got to ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
Honestly, that's just who he is. He's a trash human being who has no class. That's all I'm going to say.
We got real beef. Let's make some hamburgers. Tell him how you really feel, young blood.
Am I wrong? Doing what he did, he should be embarrassed, but he's not because he has no self-awareness to know when he's gone too far. Like, that was too far.
Yeah.
I mean, fam, you could debate who won the world words, but you're not going to debate this big fat L that I'm about to give him for the whole world to see. And I'm going to make sure next time I see him, he going to know. He going to know what's up.
MP.
What?
You may not be an explosive leaper, but those some explosive words. I respect the confidence, if nothing else.
Sure, whatever.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining us.
Wait, so that's it?
It's been a real pleasure. Yeah, and we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the tough questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season contenders and pretenders, but first, this commercial break.
For the best chance at hitting shots, take open, high-percentage looks. As you get more reps, you'll become better at timing your shot. 2K.
And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year? Completely new group for Los Angeles. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Watford's checked in. Justice Winslow comes in for Nasir Little. Sharp's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Simons in for Lillard. On the court for the Trailblazers. And Fernie Simons out there with Sharp. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Justice Winslow. And it's Watford in at the foul. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
Portland, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Shooting for Portland. And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
Nunn passes to Kobe. Steps back and drains the jump shot. With how well MP has been playing lately, it's a little surprising, Greg, that more fans haven't gotten behind him.
Yeah, I mean, he's giving them what they want, unless what they wanted was Chef on. Then it'll take a lot of great nights for MP to satisfy those fans.
The shot's good from Simons.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Kobe kicks to Jones. Lakers passing it around. Here's Reeves. He's covered by Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reeves can't hit.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Outside Bryant. Over Sharp. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. He'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Give a big round of applause.
And glad to have you with. This folks, second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Portland. On the floor for Portland. Justice Winslow out there with Grant. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Watford in at the 5 spot. And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. Pass to Grant. Here's Sharp. The Trailblazers rebound. Shoots the 3. Drills it from outside. Sharp's got 5 now.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Left side, Kobe. The pass to Nunn. Releases. They get it back. Bryant. And Kobe throws it down hard. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round, but clearly his team believed in him, and the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
And Portland making a change here. Portland leading by 12. Time now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Nasir Little. David, what's the news?
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Portland provided some information. Unfortunately, after taking a look at his knee, he is saying that he may have strained the ligament. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Lillard finds Nurkic. Over Davis. Portland no good that time either. Lakers trailed by 10. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Phillips says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Jacks up a 3, and there's Grant on the assist by Peyton. Grant's got 10.
Well, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
It seems everyone wants a piece of MP. It was announced Mobile One will run a campaign centered all around him.
And hard to ignore the star power that MP has started to build from his time in college until now. He's becoming a household name. The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
At the line. First one falls for him.
I don't even think he had one free throw before halftime, but he's making up for it here in the second.
Both free throws good for Bryant.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that crew.
Back to Lillard. Pass to Winslow. Over Davis. Offensive rebound. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on LeBron James.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
And that one, good. Kobe's got 16 points.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Here's Little. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Payton kicks to Little. Pass to Lillard. Payton against Kobe. Here's Little. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. No good on that one.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Making it look easy. LeBron James, old man, can still get up with the alley-oop finish.
Here is Lillard. He's got 10 over Westbrook. LeBron grabs the miss.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
The big question surrounding Russell Westbrook's career numbers is his triple-double record. We've reached the end of the first half of play.
That's the end of the first half. For the score, your Lakers 68, the Trailblazers 60.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Some changes here for the Lakers. Kobe's checked in for Patrick Beverley. And Walker subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Anthony Davis is out there with Thomas Bryant. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Kobe. And it's Walker in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. Nurkic can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 8. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. He shoots again. And that one's good. James has got 11 points.
What hustle from James on the offensive glass, ensuring that they convert on this possession.
Pass to Little. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
And Portland making a change here. Simons is checked in. Kobe against Payton. Here's Kobe. Again, Los Angeles.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, we'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Outside, Payton. Simons, the pass to Nurkic. Here's Payton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Walker, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feet. Davis has got 4 assists in the game.
I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
Payton passes to Grant. Here's Simons, guarded by Walker. 5 to shoot. Here he goes. A baseline J. No good off the back of the rim. And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. LeBron dishes to Kobe. Back to James. Over Payton. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Justice Winslow comes in for Nasir Little. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
One Toscano Anderson's checked in for the Lakers.
Coming into the floor for your Lakers.
Kobe against Payton. Here's Bryant. That one wide left. Trailblazers trailed by 14. Payton in the corner. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles? Some changes for the Lakers. Anthony Davis comes in for Damian Jones. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Lonnie Walker.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. RJ, I remember it clearly when LeBron James joined the Lakers back in 2018.
Yeah, I remember it too because everyone kept asking me where he was going. I didn't know, but this is year 5 for LeBron in LA. And obviously, even with that 2020 title, this town, they ask for more. And 3 of these years have been rocky. 2 of the times missing the postseason in a first-round exit, the first one of Bron's career.
Yeah, LeBron is not used to that at all, is he? Not playing in the postseason.
Nope.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Bryant. And the shot is long.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
On the wing, Payton. Defended by Bryant. Davis against Winslow. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Grant, that's good.
Jeremy Grant.
And I love Grant's mindset. Readies himself to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
Bryant against Payton. Fader on the way. And a nice shot by Bryant. Kobe's got 6 points in the quarter.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Simons finds Winslow. Knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Oh! Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And the pass to Nunn. Back to Bryant. Shoots over Winslow. That doesn't go either for Bryant. Trailblazers trailed by 14 to the right side. Puts it up from 12. No good from Grant.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how
finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are down to a ridiculous.
2 minutes.
Simons against Nunn. Simons, the pass to Eubanks. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. That one on Davis.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first.
Substitution on the court.
On the court for the Trailblazers. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Damian Lillard out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Little in at the 3 spot. Bryant looking over the floor. Over Little. Kobe can't get that one to fall. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. That's a 2 from Lillard. Good, and Grant gets the assist. And that's now 20 points for Damian Lillard. Bryant up top, covered by Payton. Bryant can't get it to go. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Grant outside. From 12 feet out. Here's Nurkic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. On the wing, Bryant. Covered by Lillard. Lillard against Bryant. Yep, it counts. Bryant's got 10 points here in the second half.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Bryant is taking no prisoners on the offensive end.
Now here's Little. Payton in the corner. He kicks to Nurkic. Portland moving the ball around. 3-pointer, Lillard. They get it back. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not.
Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Okay, I see you. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim. When a pick like that is questionable and it creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Troy Brown's checked in for the Lakers. Kobe kicks to Brown. Pass to Kobe. Wide open. And he hits the jump shot. Bryant's got 6 in the quarter.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Back to Johnson. Passes it to Brown. One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement. But your guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're a part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's two sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's giving him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
Pass to Sharp. Over Kobe. Portland again missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Keon Johnson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Pulls it from the elbow. Kobe, no luck. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Floats one up, and it's sent back by Bryant.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Richard, last season, a historically close race for the scoring title. And it came down to the wire between LeBron, Joel Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. It was thrilling those last couple games.
It was beautiful. To me, it reminded me of 90s basketball when you had Shaq and you had David Robinson and Patrick Ewing and Hakeem Olajuwon. And now bigger players, they're back. Size and strength is still valuable in today's game, and you love to see it.
Shot clock at 6. From the high post, and Jones sends it back. And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. And there's the pass to Toscano. Portland grabs the miss.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Now, here's Sharp. He's covered by Brown. Sharp, the pass to Kaycock. Kicks to Johnson. Another miss by Johnson.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
It's Bryant, high post. Sweet move, and he sinks the layup. Kobe's got 34 points.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Johnson, the pass to Watford. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he knocks down the first one. Like we know, a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Johnson outside. Pass to Kaycock. And here's Sharp. Johnson down low, working on Bryant. Johnson can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Kobe against Johnson. Here's Bryant. Jones trying to get open. And the basket by Kobe. Kobe's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Fires the three. A rebound by the Lakers. Bryant got his 8th rebound here tonight. Jones trying to get open. The shot's good from Bryant.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
Fades and shoots. Kobe Bryant again. Kobe's got 40 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Johnson, the pass to Kaycock. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Sharp. Johnson for 3. Tries to save it. The rebound by Kobe Bryant.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And another basket for the Lakers.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Sharp, the pass to Johnson. And here's Sharp, guarded by Kobe. And it's Sharp missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in